Good afternoon, people on YouTube and all around the world. I know we've been getting a lot of the coronavirus nonsense, but I'm here to kind of change the topic and focus on swapping out a turbo to the second stage turbo for the 2013 Genesis 2.0 Coupe. I want to start off by saying it's fairly easy. For those of you who have never done a turbo install, a turbo swap, or anything of the nature, it's pretty cake. So I'm gonna run you through what I did to make my life easier, right? So starting off with the factory air box, or unless you guys have an intake, right? The first thing you want to do is obviously take that off. If you manage to put one on, then it should be fairly easy taking it off and putting it to the side, right? Immediately after that, we're gonna remove the electronic wastegate actuator, right? So this is the flap that keeps it open or closed, and this is the piece right here. Don't mess with the rod, please. Don't mess with the rod, right? So following after that, this is the soft pipe on the intercooler for the charge, and I literally just compressed them and popped them out of the way because it sits like that on the turbo, right? It sits like that. But here's the tricky part. Okay, you're gonna get a series of lines, all right? Some of them are a lot more difficult to get than others. This is a coolant line, so if you don't remove it properly, you're gonna make a mess everywhere, which I did. This is an oil feed line. It goes on top of the turbo, and this is another line that connects on the right side, which I really have no idea what the hell it does, to be honest, but it was there. And in fact, let's see, where's it at? It's this part here, which I still gotta take off, and that hose connects to this part. I'm guessing it's part of coolant or something, but I'm not sure. And then at the end of it all, there is this that sits in the bottom of the turbo. I'm guessing this is some type of oil return. It has two like 10 mil bolts. This one's cake to get, and this one is a real freaking pain. You're gonna struggle with it because I literally fought this one 10 millimeter bolt for 30 minutes, which was by far the most difficult part of removing this turbo, right? So you're kind of wondering, okay, well, how do you pop it off, right? Because the manifold and the rear of the turbo is one cast iron piece. It is actually held by these clamps. I could put the other bolt aside, but it's a pretty simple contraption, right? So you bolt it on, take it off, you spin it, and then you just pop it off, right? So it's pretty easy. And one more thing before you guys ever get started with any of this stuff, unhook your battery. For the love of God, unhook your battery, because one of my buddies, we were working on this car and he forgot to unhook it and he popped his 130 amp or 150 amp fuse, right? So a little bit of mess is to be expected. Nothing crazy. This is where I'm at. I'm going to inspect my old turbo because I'm going to send it back for a core return at 3.8 performance. My new turbo is the second stage turbo, which I'll show in the part 2 of this video. I'm just going to take a break because, well, I'm kind of tired. But let me show you why I'm changing my turbo out. All right, so a while back, if you have watched any of my previous videos, I mentioned that my car was losing boost, right? So the wheel in the back, those blades look perfectly fine, right? I mean, they're burnt because obviously exhaust, right? But check this stuff out. This blade, this wheel, dude, there's nothing there. It is no wonder that I was cutting out boost. Now, before you guys try to roast me, all right, I had no idea how the hell this happened, okay? There was, at one point, a fragment of metal in there, and I don't know how I got there, because I'm very careful with my car, and like literally no shit, metal wasn't there. Now, I can't explain how. You could choose or choose not to believe me, roast me, whatever. But it is the primary reason, besides the fact that I'm going to get a tune soon, of why I'm swapping this out, right? Yeah, so far I've spent, I don't know, maybe about an hour. It's my first time swapping out a turbo, guys. My first time. I literally just dove into it, had no idea what the hell I was doing, and I managed to not fuck anything up. So if I can do it, y'all can do it. Guys, don't be intimidated by these type of builds, swaps, or just working in your car, man. Honestly, the best way to learn is just go for it. And that's clearly what I did. So I'm going to continue popping this bad boy off, go prep my other turbo for install, and I will catch you guys in the second part of this video, hopefully when this thing is already installed. So continue to have a phenomenal start of the week. Hope you guys are staying safe from the world and all this COVID-19 BS, and I'll catch you guys soon.